You know, I kind of wanted this intro to be a little bit more straightforward, but since my monitor's a little curved, it's gonna have to be a little bit this way. So this is the intro, okay? These days, there are a lot of skincare products that one must take, and there are a lot of steps for them to take care of their skin every day and every night. However, in this video, I'm going to be showing that not all ingredients are going to be really good, at least from the perspective of myself, a 23-year-old. The reason why I have to specify my age is because you have to not use as many products as you would as if you are, let's say, a 33-year-old. You would need a little bit more product. However, since I'm in my early 20s, I still have some collagen in my skin left. In this video, I'm going to mainly name 10 ingredients in this tier list. That way we can get a better understanding of how beneficial or how not effective it is towards someone in their 20s. Alright, so first up we have toner. Now what toner does is that it's basically used to complement the skin, and you can use them after moisturizers, serums, or cleansers. Usually you would apply it with a cotton ball or some sort of cotton fabric, so that way you can massage the skin nicely and you can get into all the pores very smoothly and evenly. At least in the skincare world, doing less is actually doing more. You can also use toner with your hands as well. That is perfectly fine. I just wouldn't do it too hard on your skin, especially around the eye areas. Be careful with the eye areas. It is one of the most sensitive parts of your body in general. Overall, toner is actually a pretty nice product. It's inexpensive. It's very user-friendly. You can use it before or after cleansing, your serums, or your moisturizers. And it's a very nice beneficial thing to your skin as it contains vitamin C's, exfoliants, and antioxidants. For that reason, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the S tier, and that's mainly because almost everyone has it, but some people actually have the next ingredient that I'm going to mention, essence. Now don't get that confused with toner. Now these two products are actually pretty different. They both have different ingredients and they both have different uses, but I really wouldn't say that essence is that important, at least compared to toner. Then the thing you got to use for essence is that you got to use it after you use your toner. So if you don't use toner, you cannot use essence. Simple as that. Now, to be completely honest with you, I really don't see why people would need essence, because you would have to use toner anyways. And for that reason, I'm going to put essence in the B tier. It's not something that is actually necessary in a skincare routine. However, it is actually beneficial to you if you really want to up your skincare game. Now, up next on that list, we're going to be talking about hyaluronic acid. For those that don't know anything about hyaluronic acid, basically what it does is it helps you hydrate your skin. It helps you keep it lubricated, so that way the elasticity of the skin itself, it gives you a more soft and more stretchy feeling, so that way your skin isn't really crackly and dry and very firm. Now there are two ways to taking hyaluronic acid. The first method is by just doing a syringe. Basically you just get the water form like hyaluronic acid and just rub it on your face and neck. The second form is going to be in a pill, so you would take it as a supplement and basically you just let it digest and go throughout your entire body. I would say this one is more beneficial to you, but the syringe form is actually more concentrated. And because of how versatile it is, whether you want to take it in the syringe and the supplement, I'm going to be putting this in the A tier. Again, with the toner and essence arguments, we will be mentioning another ingredient on the list, and that is known as niacinamide. Now the main difference between niacinamide and hyaluronic acid is that it is anti-inflammatory, meaning that it reduces inflammation of the skin, whether it becomes red or uneven at some point. Now if you're somebody that has a lot of acne, especially on your face and your neck, niacinamide is actually a lot more beneficial to you because again, it is anti-inflammatory. Now niacinamide is mainly composed of vitamin B3, which you can also find in fish, some meats, eggs, and actually wheat flour. Now whether to say that niacinamide is better than hyaluronic acid is really a situation of if you have acne or not. If you do, niacinamide is better. If you don't, hyaluronic acid is better. And since I don't have acne, I'm going to put niacinamide in the B tier. Now next up on the list is going to be eye repair cream. Cream only has one purpose, and that is going to be repairing the eye area. Let's say if you're somebody who has really deep eye bags and you really want to get rid of it, eye repair cream may not fix all of it, but it's going to fix the majority of it, believe it or not. Now again, this cream is only going to be for the eye area, so no face, no neck, just straight eyeballs, and it's going to make it look a lot better. There's really nothing much else to say about this other than it does its job, and it does its job well, so that's why I'm going to be putting this in the A tier. Another form of eye repair is going to be eye patches. eyes. No, I'm not referring to the pirates when they cover one eye when they lose it for some reason. It looks like these weird shaped things that are supposed to go directly underneath your eye, and it looks kind of slimy. You kind of just take the small part of the eye patch and you put it directly to where the nose bone is going to be, and you kind of leave it there for about 10 to 15 minutes. Some people leave it for 20 to 30 minutes, but it really just helps you boost your collagen and lessen the dark eyes. Now, even though it's going to be a lot more maintenance and a lot more care for you to do eye patches, especially if you're going to be using it every day, it's actually a lot more effective than eye repair cream. It's actually a lot cheaper than the eye repair cream, since a month's worth of eye patches is going to run you somewhere about $20 than a little thing of eye repair cream, which is going to run you about $25 to maybe $30. So I'm going to put eye patches at the A tier. Now the final thing on that list is going to be sunscreen, everyone's favorite ingredient. Hello everybody, this is Post Edit Marquitos. Just wanted to make a few corrections. Now firstly, you might notice that yes, I'm in a bathrobe. I just got done taking a shower, and this is your daily reminder to take a shower if you haven't. If not, you're going to need a couple of things. That's going to be for another video. Stay tuned for more. Secondly, I did mention that sunscreen is going to be the final ingredient. It's not. There's going to be at least 3 or 4 more items I'm going to have to list out before the video actually ends. And I kind of wanted to call myself out for literally saying a minute ago that there's going to be 10 ingredients. But if I said that sunscreen was the final ingredient, that would have made 7, not 10. So apologies for misunderstanding my own script, even though I don't really have a script. It's literally a Google Doc at this point. But yeah, if third thing, if you didn't notice, I shaved. I look 18 again. At least I hope so. Alright, back to the video. You have to keep in mind, everything that I've set up to now is still a cosmetic, meaning that it's not clinically proven, nor you can get a subscription to all of these. Now, sunscreen is actually proven to work. Sunscreen is going to come in factors of SPF, meaning sun protection factor, meaning the higher the number is, the more protective it is towards the sun. Although the sun emits 3 different types of rays, which is UVA, UVB, and UVC, sunscreen actually protects you from UVB, which is the one responsible for giving you sunburns and skin cancer over the years. Properly read a sunscreen bottle, you have to look at the numbers on the FPS. There's SPF 15, 30, 50, some say 60, and some even go to 100, but I really wouldn't trust the 100 part. So keep in mind that there are 2 different types of sunscreen, one for your face and one for your body. The one for your body is going to be a lot thicker than the one for your face. If there's any product that you should get as an absolute must-have, absolutely get some sunscreen, since it actually does work. The second on my list would be toner, and the third on my list, personally, would be moisturizer, the next ingredient on this list. Now, I don't really need to say anything about moisturizer, since everybody here that takes a shower, assumingly, will know what moisturizer is. It is basically lotion. Anything that has lotion or cream will also have moisturizer properties, which is going to help you hydrate your skin and protect your skin barrier. Now again, this is something that everybody has used, whether they took a shower or they need to hydrate their skin at one point. Moisturizer is something everybody will use. And for that, I'm going to put moisturizer in the S tier. It is something that everybody needs. Up on the list, we have retinol. What exactly is retinol? Well, it's kind of a confusing story because retinol is actually kind of hard to use, and you have to use it at a very specific point. Basically, you have to use it once a week, and you have to rinse it out after, I believe, 10 to 20 minutes. I'm not sure exactly how it's supposed to be used, but some brands actually you can just leave it on. Now, retinol is one of those skincare products where it's high risk, high reward type of thing. If you don't know how to use it, you will absolutely just mess up your face. You will burn your skin alive. And for this reason, I'm going to put retinol at the D tier, since most people really don't need it. But unless we have vitamin C.
Nice!
Just eat an orange. That's it. And it's going on C for vitamin C. And that's going to be it for my skincare tier list. If you did not like this video, please leave a hate comment, as it will motivate me to do more videos like this. If you actually like what you see, if you want to stick around, go ahead and stick around. I don't have a lot of subscribers, so I don't really care what types of videos I make. I don't even know what this channel is going to be about. I don't think there's going to be a theme for this per se. I don't really know. I'm just going to go with the flow. But anyways, thank you so much for watching.